DeMorris, number 90. Brian Steffen, number 91. Grady Featherstone, number 93. And Shelby Peterson wraps up your field here in race number 18. Some good ones, folks. You want to get on out of that RV and let's watch the 250B as we are underway. The start, Kawasaki rider from the inside. Man, I bet that's 12 Harrison again, isn't it? And it is Mitchell Harrison with the whole shot. Again, kid is lightning quick. The program is solid. Looks like that may be Dylan Merriam in the number 2 spot on the Honda. Had a good start last time out as well.
So Harrison, $100 from Bell Helmets with that whole shot underneath that Red Bull Peristyle.
Oh, that's Frye in second, right? Looks like the Red Bull KTM.
Yeah, I think so. You get to tell the riding style of him as well. Even coming through the ranks on bigger bikes now. Looking good in second. Trying to pick up the Suzuki rider who's in third.
I don't know who that would be. Suzuki rider. Well, we'll figure that out here in just a minute. As Frye,
I think that's Charbonneau. Is actually a Yamaha all white.
I was wondering because I could see the riding style. He is. That is Tristan Charbonneau, and he's another kid that told me I'm coming to win. Oh, and Surratt right behind him, the number 51. My favorite 2 kids to watch ride. There's the number 34 of Mark Worth and about the number 7 spot. So everybody kind of up towards the front where they need to be for us to have a good time and watch an awesome race.
Up front, it's Harrison, but oh, he's got heat from Frye now.
Early heat from Frye. And the rest of the gang filing through on that big whooped out Rocky Mountain ATV sand wash, and we'll pick up the leaders here in just a moment as they work their way out in the center
Frye's got the lead.
Racetrack. Didn't take long, did it?
Frye is cooking right now. Actually frying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Frye is frying. Tries to take off. Big sprint on this first lap on that Orange Brigade KTM, but watch out for Charbonneau. Watch out for Surratt.
And Worth as well. Marky Worth can win this thing. I saw Mark Worth and Alexander Frye at Mammoth Mountain slug it out. They went out. Both their jerseys got ripped off, and they wound up crashing out of the race. It was gnarly. They were battling it out.
Wow.
Like a bar fight after they were done. So it's Frye, Harrison, Charbonneau is third, Ryan Surratt fourth, Shelby Peterson is fifth. Good start for him. The bib man, you're proud of the number 6 rider, the number 40 rider in number 6 spot, Andrew Pierce, Bradley Taft, 7th, Stone Eller 8th, Rookie White is 9th, and Mark Worth, get off of the gate. Putting yourself behind the 8 ball. His dad said that in his moto underneath the tent there. He said, man, you just cannot give it up to these guys. Let's give it up to this guy, though, the number 12 of Mitchell Harrison. Good starts for him. And where is Frye? Is he that far gone? He had a problem. He's back behind Harrison now. Harrison's solid, and he's back out front. So can he run the pace? He knows what the pace looks like now. And we will follow along as the number 12 of Mitchell Harrison again leads this thing on the Monster Energy Fly Racing GPF machine there. That is Mitchell Harrison running and gunning, folks. Won a moto earlier in the morning. Now let's see what he can do with his second chance out front. Frye in the number 2 spot. See if Frye's got something. That's been Frye's MO, though. Frye's had some issues this year where he has hit the deck a few different times. So Alexander Frye has to shake that. And he is going right back after the number 12 Team Green Monster Energy Kawasaki ride. Up and over the inside there, following our leader. Harrison a little quicker this time around. I think he got a little surprised at the speed that Frye was bringing up front. And it looked like Frye was going to gap him, but he has retaliated. Maybe he made a mistake, I'm not sure, but he was able to make the pass back. And now we're going to flip-flop, reset the table here as the number 12. Cairo, Georgia native of Mitchell Harrison. Now out front, the Red Bull KTM rider of Alexander Frye. His brother raced earlier. And he is now in the number 2 spot. Up and over the tunnel jump. Just touches the top of that thing. A lot of guys hit that jump. They try to suck it up. Catch a little backside. Behind the billboards we go. You don't even have to throw a pit board out. These dudes know what's going on. Just put the hammer down is what it would say if he did throw something on it. Mitchell Harrison. I'll tell you, the way Frye came on early, Jason, it looked like he was going to pass him and be gone. Some kind of problem happened. Oh, and Harrison almost goes down. There's Frye on the inside. Now we got a race again.
Yeah, Frye, remember, he did have the lead earlier, like you said. Now he's looking for an opportunity to get back in it. He's got that opportunity. He's got Harrison right in his gun sights. Charbonneau. Peterson's really the rider to watch here, though, this charge up to that number 4 position. But right now, even with the mistakes, Harrison and Frye still pacing everybody here. Man, they are having a tough time.
Yeah, I tell you what, Frye, like I said, his MO has been he's a little bit of a wild child out there, and you'll see those legs flying everywhere. But look, the track's so beat up. We've already seen Harrison do that as well. There's Surratt. But it's tough to keep that bike pointed in the direction you want to go, man. You got 50s out here, you got 65s, 85s, so, you know, A, B, and C. So these kids are used to riding maybe a certain style of rut, and then you got a guy in a vet class, so it's just kind of tough to get pro-style ruts if you're a pro-style guy. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, you want to race at the pro level, but it's hard to find tracks that are pro level with ruts and bumps and things like that. But that's what we have to contend with here. No,
sure.
Well done. I understand exactly your point. So, yeah, they're all learning on the fly. I noticed the riding style is starting to trickle down. Ryan Villapoto was really ended up being a little pioneer. Really worked on riding on the, you know, on the toes, on the balls of his feet with the foot pegs. I don't even know how the heck he shifts the bike or uses the rear brake. He never has his foot over that stuff. And the elbows down and kind of tucked, locked in, low and back on the bike. And now all these kids have that. That helps in those ruts, keeping those toes back. There's Charbonneau coming through on the 16. And then Surratt. Surratt's got some heat, though.
Yeah, he does. Mark Worth is good, man. He's just got to get off the gate. He can win this thing outright. He has got to get up in there. Again, he's putting himself behind the 8-ball. Going to have to battle all the way just to a podium spot where he should be up there winning things.
Peterson on the 99. He's one to watch. Also, Peterson, I think, wants to make the pass on Surratt. So Peterson is flying right now.
I am impressed with Peterson. He couldn't barely win a moto last week at Ponca City. Henry Miller had him covered. Luke Perther had him covered. Oh, the bike. What happened? Right there in the mechanics area. The electric start KTM should fire right back up. What happened?
Oh, no. He's trying to get it into neutral now. This could be a serious problem. Peterson was making a run to take over the number 4 spot.
What a bummer. We're giving him so much praise. The announcer's curse again.
That's why, if you're mad at us not praising your rider, we're actually doing it because we love you.
Him a service. That's correct. So Peterson back underway. There he is on the number 99. Loses several spots. Did not crash. The bike just stopped. I don't know. Maybe stalled it right there, right in the mechanics area.
Maybe it wasn't warmed up. Is that possible?
I would think the bike's probably pretty warmed up.
You think so? After 3 laps of hard motocross combat and sitting and staging and a parade lap and a start.
And the summertime. There's a look at Bradley Taft, and it looks like rookie White may be going at it. There it is. The number 19 is Taft. White, no rookie anymore on that number 15 Kawasaki. And the laps continue to click off. That's lap number 3, working on lap number 4.
This is a great race, this one you were talking about. Surratt, back to him. And Worth finally makes that move.
Check, 2, check, check.
Making it happen around the outside. Will he hold it all the way around the anthill? Surratt's going to try to get him back. Surratt.
How did he work that?
I have no idea. I thought for sure Surratt would be on the outside of this right-hander. He got back to the inside and made the pass.
Hey, and guess who's coming to the party? Lorenzo Lucrucio, number 83. He was lightning quick in his schoolboy race.
He won it.
He's not a guy that's getting passed. He is a guy that's about to apply pressure on both those kids. Surratt, his dad was Ryan Surratt, or Ricky Surratt. Oh, big problems there for Worth. Almost throws it away.
Man, so Worth had a shot at passing Surratt for 4th. Instead, he's going to drop to 6th.
Willie Surratt was his dad. Pardon me, former Suzuki factory rider.
Down behind the billboards we go.
And Surratt now going to come under the attack of Lorenzo Lucrucio. And Mark Worth's going to have to get his head on straight. His pop's going to have something to say to him. Get it together, man. Harrison, 1.2 seconds. Just so much of a little gap there between himself and Alexander Frye.
So Harrison trying to get away on the number 12, but Frye has shadowed his every move. Now on a hot day here at the ranch, that'd be nice to have a little shadow, stay in the shade. But today it doesn't matter. You can run in the bright sunshine. It's only about 85 degrees.
And Mitchell Harrison's dad is a trial attorney. So if you come in there and bump this guy, oh, you're going to have to deal with his lawyer.
Wow.
He always has papers ready. Already got them written up after every moto. Just insert name, and he'll serve you right down there on that podium.
He's there in a suit right now, pinstripe black suit.
With a briefcase, wooden desk, flips it up. And just try anything on that racetrack. He will kill you in paperwork for protest.
Yeah, he will lock you up. You'll spend so much time in court fees.
It's not worth it. Just give him the win.
Just settle. Just settle.
Settle out of court.
Settle for second.
Settle for contingency.
Alexander Frye, he was making a move, then he nearly tossed it away.
Check.
In that sand section. And we're about halfway through this moto, and it is not going to relent. Frye's going to try to dig down deep, get back to Harrison, and then behind him you've got Charbonneau, Surratt, Locurcio, Worth. That third, fourth, fifth, sixth battle is a good one. And don't forget, a couple other riders that were in there that made the mistake, like Peterson. Taking a commercial break here in just a moment, but we'll give you the rundown. Harrison leading the way, Frye second, Charbonneau third, Surratt, Locurcio top 5. Gap, senior leaders, it's about 1 second. You see a fan there watching
like
very intently. Wow. Behind the billboards we go. Keep you up to date on this action. It's 250B here live on RacerTV.com. From Loretta Lynn Ranch, we'll be right back after this. Harrison continues to lead on the 12 here in 250B. This could be 2 moto wins for him today. Is that another B-class moto earlier?
Check.
I know you're down there at the podium
with these guys. Or a B-class. I'm not
It was
sure.
impressive. He got the starts, man. That's what's made a big difference. A couple of other riders in the class we talked about struggling, having to come from behind. Charbonneau, Worth, for example, not getting the starts they wanted. Shelby Peterson had some bad luck in this one, stalled the motorcycle. Harrison's not out of the woods yet. Oh, actually is. He's
he
past
just came
the
out of the
tree.
woods.
He just literally came out of the woods.
It's amazing what a little confidence will do for you. At Mammoth, he finished off his week there and actually won an overall class championship. He had to battle. Worth got him every time. Worth was able to get behind him and beat him straight up. He could never make a pass on Worth. One good little bit of momentum happening here. Now this guy looks like he's just feeling it.
And you know how it works, man. This is the race that everybody watches. So if he comes out here and puts it to Worth and the rest of the group today, everyone's going to remember this one.
Dude, and this is where it all starts. Now you start having conversations with Mitch Payton. Things start really happening quick because now you're going to move into the A class and, you know, you're one of the guys. Worth will be one of the guys. Frye will be one of the guys as well. But this goes it's way bigger than this one race.
Yeah, and there's a good legacy brewing down there. Obviously, we know what Adam Cincerillo has done, but don't forget about little Justin Hill, who was a Team Green pickup and skipped his year of the A-Class with a torn ACL, but the team showed faith in him. They got Mitch Payton to sign him up on the pro side. Struggled a little bit last year, but won a bunch of Supercross races this year. So that's the example that a lot of these riders like Harrison can follow. What Justin Hill was able to do through Team Green, then moving over to Monster Energy, Pro Circuit Kawasaki on the pro side. And there are so many good riders on Team Green. They're all fighting for a handful of spots.
They are the Yankees. They just went out. We'll get that guy. We'll get that guy. They are the Yankees of amateur motocross.
Got a bunch of Cubans.
Yes, they bring them over.
Defectors.
Yep. And the GPF crew is excited. They've had him pretty much. They built this kid right here. Started his whole career down there, and they've worked him through the program there. And that's their first prodigy they can claim as, you know, funneling through their entire system, and they are really excited about that. Josh Woods has done a number with this kid.
Woods, a former champ and very fast guy with Team Green himself back in the day out of Michigan. And then all the Michiganders moved to Georgia. Everyone from Georgia is from Michigan.
Davey Millsaps, isn't he from up there?
Who knew? I had no idea. He was from
everybody. Doesn't
Detroit.
Matter.
Yep. Magnum PI down there wearing his Detroit
that was impressive.
Tigers hat. There's Harrison on that 12. Leads 2.5 seconds.
Man, 2:12s going back-to-back with Moto wins with Murphy and now Harrison. Weird, dumb fact, has no bearing on the racing.
Yes, we're going to find a statistician to figure out the last time 2 number 12s
went back-to-back.
Yeah, good luck figuring that out.
StatsInc.com going to help us out with the call here in just a minute. And on the infield portion of the racetrack, Harrison's getting stronger and stronger. 2.3 seconds. He's just feeling it.
The track? Just feeling the track?
Yep, feeling it underneath him. His dad's down there, got a big old dip in his mouth. Does all his work down there. Moved down. I think the wife stayed up home. Pops moved down to Georgia so he could be with Mitchell. Somebody just crashed right in front of the announcer's tower. I could tell by the crowd's reaction.
Yeah.
And Dad does his work online, all the computer work there.
Wow.
So that's commitment.
Frye.
Alexander
That's
Frye.
Frye. That's the motorcycle. And you see Frye is down.
No good, man.
So we heard the reaction in front of our tower. It's actually right underneath us. We didn't see that section. Our second place rider, who is right in position to go for a title with the second place finish, it now might go up in smoke. And I got to say, man, that's bit Frye quite a few times, situations like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, we saw it at a few of the amateur nationals this year, especially at Mammoth, and he just couldn't get a clean moto. I don't think out of the 6 motos I saw him, he ever had but 1 moto clean where he didn't have an issue of some sort. So Harrison, though, he was money off of the gate. I think he pulled 5 or 6 hole shots. He's gotten 2 already here, so that is so critical to start your moto off on the right foot. Literally, you want to use the right foot.
You do want to use the right foot.
Shift with your left foot.
Lever, yeah.
So,
man, that stuff is deep back there, and those ruts are getting some hooks in them. It's almost impossible to get perfect form and not make a mistake coming out of that Storyland section. Now headed to the twisties.
The twisties. The big hard pack, sandy, wet, muddy, loamy,
dry,
blue groove, dirt there as Wes Kane describes it.
The dry, wet dirt.
The long, short shoot.
Square octagon. That's my favorite. They're going to lock up in a squared, circled octagon.
That rider fired out of that gate like a cannon on the Mayflower. Why?
That means he didn't move.
He did not move.
Because they did not have cannons
on the Mayflower. They came in peace.
So Harrison, we'll see. It should be Charbonneau, I think, up to the number 2 spot.
Yep. And this race, this championship is far from over. Harrison's still got a lot of work to do. He's 2 for 2, though. That's a great way to start. And still, 2-lap board, I believe, is out.
Yeah, 2 laps ago, he's 2 for 2. If he can hold on for 2 more laps.
And there's Charbonneau in the number 2 spot. Got that Thor Yamaha ride. I believe he's still riding with Izzy. Nario Izzy got him whipped up into shape.
They got him listed at the GPF as well. So this guy's got to be happy about this. Could be a 1-2 finish for them. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. That's correct. He's moved over to GPF. My mistake. Josh Wood's going to come smack me in the head. I should have known that.
Lorenzo Locurcio, who had a real good run earlier in the day and won a moto. I believe that was 450B Limited. Comes back and looking to put it on the box and keep himself in title contention here. Mark Worth, 4th. Surratt is 5th. Dylan Merriam, 6th. Rookie White is 7th. Bradley Taft, Chase Bell. Man, Chase Bell, he's running lap times to match some of the best of the business, but way back off the start. He is 9th. And Frye has dropped out of the top 10 completely with that big crash. He was running 2nd. That would always, of course, be as good as a win if he could win the next set of motos. But he does not have that opportunity to do that now. Not looking good for him.
Do you remember Lorenzo Locurcio at one of the first Daytona Amateur Supercrosses, the big whoop section across from us on the, and he was just jumping into it?
Oh, yeah.
And then he finally.
And it was done.
Oh, it was over. He jumped into it, and then spectacularly, he finally reached up and, yeah. That was an incredible sight to watch him come pinned into a set of whoops and just lift up and just jump 6 or 8 whoops in there, and then it just all went bad from there.
He did it
was
right
a
about.
Yard sale. That bike was on eBay before he stopped rolling. The whole thing, he parted it out.
They actually used Snapchat. They did a quick shot of the bike as it was crashing, so this is all you need to see. This bike will be available.
Swing arm, you name it. Lap number 9 is done. Got to see the white flag this time around for the number 12, Fly Racing. Team Green Monster Energy Kawasaki ride of Mitchell Harrison. Or maybe that's the checker flag, the way he's cruising. Yeah.
I didn't see the white. I thought I saw the 2-lap.
I did too. Great work there.
They might have pulled the white out late, but it doesn't matter. He had it locked down, and he takes the win.
And he's having a fantastic day at the ranch. Good for him. Good kid, great family. Trains at a cool place. Great people around him there. Going to wheel that machine right on up there. There's Essex there from Kawasaki PR is going to jump up in there. Make sure the bike's good. Give him some fake words of encouragement that he doesn't mean, that he does to everybody else.
I'm sure you talk to all the guys that way.
Yeah, great ride.
You tell it to everybody. You're my favorite rider on the team.
Oh, really? There's 9 of us in a B class.
You're the best. I've always told you you're the best.
Yeah, that thing's hot, isn't it there, bud?
Essex used to ride up in Canada, and I think every year he throws out the, I'm going to race this next year.
No, you're not. There's Joel having a word there with Tristan Charbonneau. There's Lorenzo Locurcio's. High five. Yeah, good ride, man. What's up? And water's being served there under the podium there. Hopefully Alexander Frye will live to tell the story there and talk about it and get on the bike and race again with us later. There's Ian Runyon getting in the shot there. Just giving you an idea of some of the guys in the industry there. It is, no matter, even though it's not hot, Jason, it is still brutal after you're done there. You see the look on some of those kids' faces. They are
It's only not hot in Loretta's terms. It's still 85 degrees out there. I mean, it's not 50.
Right.
But for Loretta's terms, 85 is cool. These guys are still hot. They just rode a 20-minute moto. And in fact, it's one of my pet peeves when everyone says, at a national or something, they're like, man, these guys, they get so tired. It gets hot and humid out there. And I'm like, no, they get tired because motocross is hard.
Period.
That's why they get tired.
60 degrees, 80 degrees.
You still, yeah. It's not like you only have to train because it might be hot.
Right. I agree with that.
Yeah.
There's
Frye.
good to see him on the bike there. Folks at KTM kind of looking at him, make sure he's all right. He's telling you how it did. Hey, high side me, pitch me over. Great, man. We broke that down pretty quickly, didn't we?
All right, we'll be ready for Wes Kane to take our podium whenever you're ready, Wes.
All righty, thanks a lot, guys. I've got my third place finisher, number 83, Lorenzo Lacurcio. Come on up here on the podium. Bronze medal, Lorenzo, come on. Right here, buddy. Come on around the front up here. Great job. Tell me about your ride.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really happy with it. You know, I got a pretty crappy start. I had to come from like 30th to 3rd. You know, it's not easy, and even in this heat, you know. But I can't thank everyone at MTF, you know, for putting me into shape, you know, and getting me to the podium. You know, it couldn't be even worse.
I know you got more people helping you out. Who else is helping you?
Yeah, I want to thank Factory Connection, Siggy, and everyone over there that have been helping me since day one. You know, I can't thank them enough. I couldn't have done it without them because this track's pretty rough. I want to thank One Industries for keeping me fresh, Smith Optics for giving me a clear vision. I want to thank Yamaha Donilus for everything they do for me, Triangle Cycles as well. I want to thank Garnet, Pro Circuit, and my mom and dad, my sister, for everyone they do for me, and everyone that I forgot. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. He finishes third, Lorenzo Lacurcio. Now finishing second, Tristan Charbonneau. Come on up here. We got a silver medal for you. Tristan, not the finish you wanted, but good enough still to get you in championship contention. Up here, finishing second.
Yeah, it's all right. I came around the first corner, you know, a good top 10 start, and came in the second corner and all of a sudden had no rear brake. The bolt came out of it and let all the fluid out, so I had no back brake the whole moto. I was just trying to be careful around the whole track, trying to stay in that second place. And then Frye got by. Didn't expect him to go down right here by the finish line, but came in with a solid second in the first moto, good enough as a first, go in, go 1-1 next 2 motos, and just win it.
Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my mechanic Rob, my trainer Sherry, my little brother for coming all the way out here to watch me, Donnie from Yamaha, Aaron from Thor, Sean from Thor, Brandon, Mike, Ziggy from Factory Connection, always getting the suspension right, EVS, FMF, Maxima, Hinton, everybody else I forgot. Thank you.
Congratulations on your ride. We'll see you in the next one. Give it up, guys, one time for Tristan Charbonneau. And now, your moto winner with a gold medal and the Bell Moto $100 whole shot award. Come on up here for this guy. Give it up, Mitchell Harrison. Congratulations, Mitchell, first and foremost. Let's hear about that start.
Man, I don't know. These starts are just on point. I'm feeling good. I'm really excited to be here. I'm just, I can't explain, like, just amazing.
Tell me about the track conditions out there.
The track was good. It was good and rough. The fittest stayed up, and it was just it was an ongoing battle with me and Alexander, and then unfortunately he fell, but, you know, it was a great track. He was a great competitor. I just had so much fun out there.
Tell me, who do you want to thank for the success of this moto win? You got a lot of work to do, though, to get to the end of the championship run, but this is the way to start it out.
Oh, yeah, it's going to take a while. I'd like to thank my mom and dad, of course, my grandma and grandpa, my sister, my brother, Monster Energy, Team Green, Kawasaki Pro Circuit, Dunlop Tires, Smith Optics, Fly Racing, MXTire.com, Hinson, EVS, just everybody else. I don't know, I can't really think right now, but thank you very much. Maxima and just everybody else, thank you so much.
Congratulations out there.
And Georgia Practice Facility and Fast Farms and just my trainer Sherry Burkhout. She got me into shape and I feel great.
All right, give it up, guys. Let's hear it for Mitchell Harrison.
All right.